Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Echoing Dark right here on twitch.tv/Gilding Light. It's the season finale.
Yay!
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 Yay! And season finale. Let's see here. What do I want to say? It's the season 1 finale. There we go. Those words in that order.
Okay.
Yeah, that.
So welcome. Glad you're all here. And before we introduce the lovely, lovely cast, I would like to thank Gilding Light and Satine Phoenix for this space each and every week. D&D Beyond for our giveaway. That'll be starting in the chat at some time in the future, and we'll end it at the end of the stream. Amazing how that works. Also, if you type !code in chat, you will get a code to Untitled Champions, and we thank them for their support as well. And thanks to Sirenscape for all the sounds and music you hear on each and every episode. You can find them at syrinscape.com because epic games need epic sound. All right, now let's go around the room and introduce our cast, starting with Lori.
Hey everyone, my name is Lori, aka Calamity Jane, and I am playing Katarina Davers, your Twilight Cleric. Oh.
All right, Crystal.
Hello, people. My name is Crystal Fear, and I am playing Leonin 4, the Fairy Druid.
All right, Chris.
I am Chaos Chris. I'm listening. Christopher Lopez. I am playing the Leonin Barbarian with the aspects of the beast.
Yay, and Maxine.
Hi, my name is Maxine Bachman, also known as that girl at that place, and I am playing your ever-hungry satyr druid.
All right, excellent. So, when last we left, RL had vanished. The remaining party members had taken out a camp of the cult of Orcus. And Benatti, well, she's got moss growing out of her fingernails and possibly inside. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. It's okay. So, does anyone want to add anything to the recap? Otherwise,
There's a really creepy monkey and a thing in a box.
Creepy.
We killed them both, as well as everyone else.
yes, there was a four-armed undead gorilla thing and
Yes,
a thing in a box.
and a thing in a box.
Yeah.
Which I don't think we ever, I know afterwards we figured out what it was, but, I don't think our characters ever figured out. We're just like, that thing is dead and needs to go dead again. It's now dead. And, just the box and everything is dead. I think that was our thought process there.
Although we did
Excellent.
learn.
Welcome back, RL.
Yay!
Am I back yet?
Not yet. Yes, Lori.
Sorry, we did learn something interesting. That the cult was going to attack the town, but I think it was in the writings of one of the cultists that they didn't really understand why Orcus cared about that. And I found that really interesting, but we killed them all, so we didn't really get to ask. So
I mean, we looked on his desk and stuff for books and all that kind of stuff, but
and
I didn't think about it at the time, but I've been thinking about it now.
it's that after effect.
the last part of the note was, why is Loth interested in this as well?
Loth. Oh no!
Oh.
I missed the Loth.
No.
Oh no!
That was the very last thing I said.
Oh, I hate it.
I don't think Panati was paying attention at all anyway. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was too busy eating poop. Good soup.
So,
Oh, God.
Orcus, Loth, what can go wrong?
Nope.
The dream team.
Hashtag yay.
I
Hashtag.
say.
I mean, it's at least two beings that are, kind of feared in the realms. So, you're okay.
They're just highly misunderstood, okay?
I'm gonna be really upset if this light cult is actually the good guys, because two negative sort of deities that are chaos and fire, sacrifices and spiders, like are like, we don't like this guy. And I'm like, do I like this guy now? I don't know.
It's like actually we find people from those bad cults and those are the people who are, chosen and they just go away and it's great.
So upset. Oh.
I'm just gonna hope they have more pastries because their pies were great.
All
I think
right.
that's the road so far.
All right. And RL, you come back to the camp. It's not far along, but you had just successfully gotten rid of about 10 Cult of Orcus because you had disappeared thanks to Convenient Plot Devices Incorporated. And now, thanks to them, once again, you're coming back, having finished off the reinforcements that they had mentioned they were sending.
As I'm walking in, I've got like various like bits of robes with whatever like markings I could have like gotten from them or anything like that, and any of their weapons and such, any of their daggers that I've got like just kind of like strewn across like my torso now. I walk in and go, I assume the giant moonbeam was y'all.
This one, yeah. Well, not me, them.
I mean,
We had 2 moonbeams.
yeah, I saw that after a while.
Wait, how long is this? Is this still within 2 hours of us doing all of that?
Oh, yeah, probably just an hour later
Okay,
or so.
I'm still a giant elk then.
Like tick, 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 walking around.
I'm just frolicking in the back.
It'd be like, that elk covered in blood is Pinoti, is
That's
it?
Panati.
Wah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
wah,
Okay.
wah.
Who they have something going medically. We'll have to work on it tomorrow. We're going to have a manicure. Manicure.
My hooves are
Okay.
probably all like rainbow. Probably have like rainbow hooves.
Oh. Oh no, we haven't done it yet.
Well, no. I mean, like from the moss.
From
like,
the
from the moss.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If it's under my fingernails, my hooves are probably translated with like
Mhm.
a hint of like pretty colors, like purple and teal, which I think is beautiful. So don't take that from me.
I definitely won't.
Mm.
Yeah, but we were, I mean, even if we short rest, fairly banged up. What is it like now? Evening?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Just
We've
started
routed
the sun just went down, so
just went down.
yeah.
Okay. We've routed the cult from here. I still am so cautious about. I don't want to go back to the town immediately. We did have those ruins after all, but we could. So my thoughts are help Benatti, maybe go visit the haunted ruins or go research, or we could go back to the town. But the next choosing ceremony isn't for a while, in theory.
I had to. I'm sorry.
I think you're muted for part of that.
Am
Yeah.
I?
Yeah, you were muted for
Oops.
just like a second part of that. The first
Sorry.
part.
It's fine. All right. Well, I suppose we help Noddy first. And then I think it'd probably behoove us to
I see what you did there.
to go in the ruins before we head back.
Absolutely. I think I have a lot of what I need in my pack. Can I, DC, go through the camp stores to just look for a few things? I'm looking for like some olive oil, some sugar, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's easily findable.
God, there's some nice bowls. Yeah, go fetch some water for like a couple buckets so I can heat it. Yeah, we're gonna get this all together. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
As I sit in the background, just chowing on grass. Just
All right. So, what would you all like to do? You can head back home. You could head back to the cultist town. You could go to the ruins of Myth Drannor, you know. Or what do you want to do for Panati? How do you want to handle that?
Yeah. So if I can take, well, I assume Leah will want to come with us no
Yeah.
matter what we do. Yeah. So I'm going to heat some water and have several bowls. And one bowl has like a honey sugar mixture. Another bowl has these like green little leaves in it. And then there's like 2 buckets of water, or one that's sort of like empty and one that's hot. And I'm going to take Panati out to like a little stream and sit her down, like where the moonlight's kind of like hitting us so we can see it's bright enough. Well, I can see anyway because it's dark. And I want to start basically like gently taking her hands and just sort of looking them over and taking the sugar honey mixture and just sort of like kneading it into her, like giving her like a hand massage, and then like like basically exfoliating her hands and like getting the mossy parts off. But as I'm doing that, I want to keep an eye on her so that she relaxes, because I know she wants the weird moss.
I do want the weird moss.
Yeah.
Weird moss is my friend.
So just, yeah, she's just kind of like
It's not.
got the hands, the nice honey, the olive oil, or sorry, it's olive oil and salt and sugar, not honey.
The whole time I just keep going like this, like slowly pulling my hand away just so I can watch what you're doing. Like I'm like, no.
Using my strength of 12 to just kind of like keep holding but let you pull it back slightly, to just get like ease it back my way again by the
I'm
wrist.
like the worst person at a beauty salon where I'm like this, like stop moving.
Yeah.
So
Getting the polish
this-
everywhere.
This nail trust exercise takes way longer than you thought.
Yeah.
Like, that smells really good. What are you using? And it's just like pestering you with questions the entire time.
This is very, very simple. It's just an olive oil and a sugar. Helps get to the skin and help exfoliate, take all the dead skin cells
So-
off and reveal the new ones. And then I'm going to start talking about the different phases of the moon.
Okay,
Which she probably falls asleep halfway through.
perfect.
I don't think it's so much
Right, just like this, you just hear like
all right.
like
good.
sitting straight up.
So at first, yeah, this works. Some of the moss underneath the fingernails goes away,
Mhm.
but then a few minutes later, it comes back.
That's what I kind of figured. So yeah, this was mostly just a ruse. And now that she's asleep, or at least like groggy, I'm going to just cast Lesser Restoration while I'm working on the other hand
Okay,
to try to remove a disease.
all right. Let me.
Is it sad that there's a part of me that actually doesn't want this to work?
A little
There's a
bit,
whole
yeah.
bit of you that didn't want it to work.
There's a little part of me. A little part of me is a player that's just like, but moss.
No, not butt moss.
Oh. Butt moss.
I poop pretty colors.
Which, you know,
Okay.
I can touch a creature in either one disease or one condition afflicting it. The condition can be blinded, deaf, and paralyzed, or poison, or it can be one disease.
Give me a medicine check.
Okay. Medicine check is +7. Going to guide myself because this has been like a very long process. I'm like, I need to figure this out. I can't keep doing this. Okay, 14 + 7 is 21, +2 is 23.
All right.
Nice,
So-
nice.
You've reversed some of the effects for now. However, you need to do something more. This is going to continue growing back out from inside of her and back out. But you have sort of regressed the situation. So you've bought yourself a few more days.
Do I feel like this is more than a disease? Is this like a curse?
Days.
A little of column A, a little of column B.
I can't fix a curse till tomorrow.
Oh, darn.
No. Don't think for 1 minute, madam. All right, so yeah, she's doing that, and like Leah might notice that she, like, her eyes just dart right up, and she looks in Leah's face like sharply, like, didn't. It's not gone. I only did a little, and you're asleep.
No, I'm like, dude, hand massages can do that to a person.
It works for my
Former
cats.
Massage therapist, I know this.
This is something layered and maybe even insidious in nature. I can help with curses, but not until tomorrow, not until I sleep. But normally this should work.
All right.
I know she likes it, but I
Stacey-
think it could kill her.
Do I know
Yes.
when this started?
Yeah, from last time, I think Kat did a medicine check on this last episode,
Yeah.
and she would know it had it been the potato covered in moss that was consumed was the cause of this.
Ah. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, if there's nothing to be done about it tonight, I suppose we just let her sleep.
Yeah, I'll finish the spa day and meditate on this overnight. See if I can come up with something else. But just so you know, I am worried.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Not a problem. I am. And then she'll use the hot water to. It's not hot. It's just warm to get the scrub off, and then the stuff that's green in the bowl is actually bits of aloe vera. So she'll kind of pull it out with her, press it out with her teeth,
Mm-hmm.
and make a bunch of it in her hand, and then she'll put the moisture on Panati's skin to help keep it nice and seal it, and yeah, it's the whole process. It's using all the stuff from nature to help at this little spa day.
My little feet in my sleeve start going like a dog when they're running in their sleep. My little feet are little tail.
And when she's done, she just crosses her arms over her legs so she can keep resting comfortably.
All right. What are you doing as you bed down for the night in this camp?
I can put up the hut to keep us all safe, just in
I
case.
think that's probably a good idea.
Okay.
I agree.
Audie is the focal point, the center of where the hut's gonna be.
So it's the little stream or whatnot, and then me, and then you guys around it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Put up the hut. Is there
Like me. It's great.
those that didn't fall asleep from their manicure? Is there anything you want to do during the night?
We've rolled the camp, right? Y'all have already investigated it, so nothing to.
Definitely the cooking area was rolled pretty thoroughly, and the dude's
be
front
nice
office,
about-
I think. Yeah,
Mhm.
but not the whole camp. I don't think, but I don't know that there was much to take.
Yeah, if there was any, I guess if there was any of the tents that weren't wrecked by an elk, I'll just roll through them real quick, looking for any kind of notes or any notations or
Okay.
maps in particular as well.
The only maps and notations were in the kind of the leaders of this camp quarters. So those have already been looked at. Otherwise, fairly sparse. You see some private journals, hopes, dreams of various people, and bringing back Orcus, and what a great day that'll be type things, and just common clothes and.
Were these bad people? Read it. I killed my mother today. Yeah, bad people. Okay.
Oh yeah, these people have done horrible things.
Yeah.
But
There's one spell that is never what I think that the name implies, and it always makes me sad.
what's that?
It's borrowed knowledge. I'm like, ooh, that sounds good. And it's you draw knowledge from the spirits of the past. Awesome. Choose one skill. Darn it, in which you lack proficiency. It's I want to ask somebody old and smart a question. I don't want to learn how to lockpick.
But what if you ask someone old and wise how to lockpick?
That I'd be good at lockpicking.
Loophole.
It's so weird to hear you say that because I recognize Molly as
Loopholes?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Loopholes.
I'm very okay with that.
Tis in my fate blood to find the loopholes in magic.
Mm.
Ye- Actually, DC,
Yes.
can I try freezing this moss that's under her fingernails?
Yeah,
Well, it's
you
in
did
my body,
something
too.
similar
It's not just under my
before, and it did stop growing, as freezing moss like that does. So did stop it for a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
Okay. And anything?
I know my pendant makes it so that I probably wouldn't notice the cold.
Yeah,
as
you don't
much,
feel
so,
this
yeah.
really. Yeah.
I just like sleep shiver.
Aw. Adorable.
Yeah.
And deplorable.
Okay.
All
Other
right.
than that, I'm just gonna lay down and sleep.
All right. RL, anything else?
I will spend time with the spirit rod trying to open up a small hatch in it that has just won't open.
Okay.
So I've got like my thieves' tools all set out in front of me, and I'm just like sitting there trying to do little things to get this small little panel open that like slightly gives and then doesn't.
All right. Roll me an Arcana check.
Ooh. Something I'm
Yeah.
horrible at.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Yeah. I mean, it's
You
a
being all
+2.
fancy.
Oh, that's not bad. That is a 17 + 2.
Oh, that's pretty
From a
good.
19.
Oh, it's not bad at all.
Not as just as good as mine.
You can probably force this open if you really want to work at it, but it seems like this is a device of some kind. It'll unlock at certain condition A being met.
Hmm.
Not having a lot of
God.
experience with magic, you're not sure what that is, but it seems like it's a device
like
that will
after-
unlock.
Yeah.
You can attempt to force it open. I will still let you try that, but
I'm going like the trying to like ease it open, not like forcing it, because
Okay.
that's why I'm using the thieves' tools, because it's more of a finesse type thing, but it's just like,
all right, make a sleight of hand check.
all right. It'll be a thieves' tools check if I
Mhm.
can.
Yep.
Because I've got proficiency with that.
Yay.
I mean, that's an 18
All right.
Yay.
plus 4, so 22.
Oh yeah. So it doesn't even seem like you should be able to do this, but somehow you click it open.
But you do.
Yeah. And you find a button.
I want to push the button, but I know better.
Push the button. Push. Wake me up. I'll push the button.
No, I would whisper to Cat. I go, Cat,
Huh?
look,
Yeah.
I got it open, but I'm not sure what this means. And I point I have the little rod and it's got the little button in there.
Oh. It's never done that before. Hmm.
It usually just vibrates when there's ghosts around.
Well, maybe it'll light up or something next time. I would wait and see.
Me too.
Maybe just don't. I wonder what the pushing could do, but
It's a shiny button.
it's a shiny button, did you say?
Tiny button. It's not helping. That's not helping.
I mean, I could try to Arcana check it.
It looks pretty
Uh,
cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
you
I
can.
know it's magical. I know it does something, but I
Mhm.
don't know. I don't want to push the button and it send us careening through like the 9 gates of hell.
Mhm.
Or if it just lights up the room, that would be great.
Or be like a holy hand grenade, since spirits and ghosts.
I really want to push it and just throw
Now
it
that I've said that,
outside. Yeah.
No. I'll check if I can check it. I'll check it, DC.
Yeah, sure.
16 plus 2, 18 Arcana.
18.
Nice.
All right. So you look at this, and it seems to you the most likely use is this would become some kind of weapon.
Oh, you'll like that very much.
Push the button.
But he had to force it open to expose this
Yes.
button.
So
So
the basically it vibrates around undead. You know
okay.
that. If he was around a powerful enough undead, that panel would open.
Oh, interesting.
So the donut man shows up, and the button is cool.
Or the creature that you described earlier might have been.
That's right.
Yeah, that might have done it. I don't know that death himself would count as
Is the
undead.
donut man considered? Yeah. Is he dead? Is the donut man dead, or is he alive?
He's eternal.
Donut Man
Yeah.
is death.
He- I ask in my sleep.
He just is.
Yeah. Donut man just exists.
Well, if it's a weapon, or at least we think it might be, I
Mhm.
say we save it for the occasion then.
Yeah, kind of like a panic button to become something powerful. I think. Yeah. If you press it now, you may deplete a charge. Sometimes magical
what
items
I
have
was
charges.
thinking. Yes.
We'll just kind of like carefully hand it back, very careful not to like accidentally deploy the button.
I'll slide the little hatch back down.
All right.
Good to know. I curiously look at the Starlight Express to see, do you have hatches? Do we all have a hatch? No.
I thought of a bad joke. I was like, this was given to me by Ben Kenobi.
Well, it is Revenge of the Sith.
Well,
Oh God.
All right.
hmm.
So if that's everything, you all
Mhm.
fall asleep. And Kat, I need you to make me a religion roll, please.
Oh, okie dokie. That's a thing I can sometimes do. Today we'll see. Wow. Woo! A natural 20 plus 2, 23.
Nice.
All right. This is real easy. As you sleep, you suddenly feel this connection to your God. I would like you to describe for everyone what the avatar of your God appears to you as.
So, Saloon for Cat always appears as a figure in like the near distance. And it's almost standing atop like this cliff. And it's dark, but you can see. And she has beautiful, long white hair that just falls out beneath this dark cloak. But it's not just a regular cloak. The cloak is like navy blue and darkness, like the sky itself. And it glitters with like the light of stars. And as this like gentle breeze pushes the cloak out around her, it just blends into the night sky. Like she's just a part of it. And like she just kind of always has this very gentle white blue glow about her. And like it just feels in this phase of Saloon very peaceful and full.
All right. And Saloon looks at you. Says, welcome once again.
It's been a long time.
You are always so far from me. I don't understand why you don't come closer.
I do better seeing things from a distance. Getting close makes things complicated.
I see. Well, you seem to be at a bit of a crossroads.
We are. I don't know what to do. There's darkness on both sides, and something that seems evil and unknowable might not be when it's fighting another evil. And I feel very conflicted.
I can tell you this. Whatever the unknown is, there are 3 sides to this darkness. There is the unknown, there is Loth, and there is Orcus.
I see. So being the enemy of enemies, not necessarily making one my friend.
No.
Thank you. That is excellent clarity.
And now that you have begun looking into these things, and I've been observing, whatever's going on is gathering more attention and has quite a few worried. Something forgotten to worry the gods. Ponder that.
I will. I feel like we need to know more about the unknown before we can fully face it. We could return now, but I think we would be at a disadvantage.
You have paths to information. You can go to Myth Drannor, which may have your solutions, or you can try Candlekeep. Those would be your best sources of knowledge in this.
I will. Thank you, my lady.
There could be something unknown in Candlekeep, or Myth Drannor has... When the thing in the sky fell upon it and destroyed it, it wrecked any connection to it. It's a very strange place. Things don't quite work right there.
I see. We would like to go there. I wanted to ask you, in one of your last missions to me, in finding the people to complete my employment, you mentioned that they would sort of complete, like you, the different phases of the moon. And I feel like Panati is like the full moon, bright and full of light, and her sister like the mysterious new moon. Potential, but darkness, intrigue. And I feel like I'm somewhere in the middle. And then I feel like RL is just holding us all up in the sky upon his shoulders. I hope that's what you wanted. It's frustrating, but fulfilling.
Yes, you are defining your place. You get to decide your ultimate place and everything. All you have to do is step closer.
Step closer. I will try. But I am afraid.
I'm still here. I'm still with you.
Thank you. Your light always makes me feel warm, even though people think that it is cold in the dark. I feel it's quite the opposite.
And with that, she smiles and fades off into starlight.
Oh, bye.
Oh.
That favorite aunt that comes over like once a year and you're like, it's too soon, stay for a minute. It's too soon.
Both your allies and your enemies turn into starlight in front of you.
Oh.
And yeah, otherwise you have a restful sleep and you all wake up in the morning.
All right, let's get those hit points back.
Yep. Take your long rests.
Thank you.
I don't know what you did, but man, there's a lot of flubber on my cheek. I was like watching it off in the stream. Just laugh.
I've heard that is a side effect of extreme relaxation. Possibly a positive.
Are you sure you didn't use like some like magic hand cream or something?
Nothing you couldn't find in the wild.
Oh, you got to teach me this stuff. It's like magic in itself.
I will do my best.
Yes.
There's a science to it, and Kat has it down.
Also patience, which I don't have, so maybe that won't work.
She has enough for all of us.
Okay.
Oh. Try.
She, though.
You're like, I don't know.
Some days more than others.
You just make it look graceful either way.
There's a lot of tiny huts going up. They're just like, I can't get in this one. Weird. Yeah.
Oh darn.
She will tell them that we may find answers in Myth Drannor, and that she felt guided by Saloon in that way, and that the nameless one, just because he is fighting bad or facing other bad doesn't mean he's good. She'll convey that as well. So like maybe that helps erase some conflict others might have been feeling.
All right.
Mhm.
Well, I think before we head off, we should deal with Panati.
What I do now? And I just look real, like my whole face goes white. Like, oh no. I thought I was doing good. What did I do now?
Like in the background, sharpening my great axe.
Look, my horns are not that big yet. Stop.
I have to sharpen it every day. Otherwise, it gets dull from all the cultists I had to cut down.
And that's fair.
It's true.
I should do that with my horns, but they just sharpen every time I get back to my shapes. Real
I just keep
helpful.
sharpening my sword.
Do you want to tell her, and I'll prepare to try something else? Okay.
Yeah. Panati, the moss
Yeah, it's so
growing on
pretty.
you. Perhaps, but it's dangerous.
I mean, so is this world, but you know, life itself.
That's more dangerous than anything else right now.
How so? It's too pretty to be
Because-
dangerous.
Many pretty things are dangerous,
I mean,
yourself included.
oh, I just like blood. No. I mean, I was going to say the same thing about you, but okay, fine.
Aw.
I got you back.
But no, the moss that's growing under your fingernails, I fear it's growing further inside.
I'm always hungry.
But you're not hungry. You haven't been
Oh no,
For-
no, I've just been eating
several days.
behind your back. I ate like a whole upload of grass the other day, and I'm still not hungry. Like, it's still hungry. I just keep eating. I mean, I kind of like it because I ate 30 pies and I won a trophy for it. Like, no one's gonna beat my record. Like, no one's gonna beat my record. But I mean, that
But
was
this stuff
fun.
could kill you.
Oh.
And I don't want to lose you.
I mean,
Will you let us help?
oh, well, if you make that face,
Mhm.
you always no stop it no you do this because fine. You're just like her little tail is still wagging. It's totally giving
Sure.
away the fact that she's still like, sure, her little tail is just you hear.
She'll turn around the cat and be like, all I have to do is make a boo-boo face and it's fine.
That works
Siblings.
both ways, sister.
Oh. All right, are we ready for me to give another spell a try?
Yeah.
Okay, this is a bigger one.
All right. I
Is
need
it gonna
one more.
hurt?
Before you do that, I need one more medicine check. from
Uh
you.
oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. Has the medicine check come too late? What is that? That is 13 plus 7 diet 20.
All right.
Sure.
Nice.
So you realize that it will take both spells, one after the other, lesser restoration first, and then remove curse.
Lesser restoration first, then remove curse.
Yep.
Okay.
Gonna hurt? Like, is it gonna be like one of those things where you like pull it out and it just keeps coming out or something like that? Because I get bad gag reflexes sometimes.
I don't know.
No.
That's not one of those. Okay, well that's good. Okay, hit me. Like a starfish.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna try to do 2 spells within 12 seconds. Let's do it. Unless...
All right.
All right, we're going
You
for
can do it.
lesser restoration first.
All right.
All the pomp and circumstance of hand massages is gone. She's just like, all right, here we go. I need you to focus. She starts to do the chant, Panati, follow my finger. And then she does like the classic, like look down.
Your eyes are totally crossed.
Yeah. She's gonna like gently poke her in the stomach with lesser restoration. And then do the 3 stooges and go whoop, and then like go whoop, and do remove curse right on her nose.
All right.
You're learning. I love it.
The moss in the fingernails recedes. Panati, you feel strange inside. Your tummy kind of rumbles a bit as whatever's happening is working, but it's I mean, Kat, you know this is working. But you are very uncomfortable with just what's going on inside you right now. Feels weird as everything's retracting and growing, and then it kind of comes back, and yeah, you don't feel great.
I'll offer her a steadying arm to lean on.
Yeah,
Does it feel like
Leah
a
will
hairball?
Have her arm around her.
No,
I
it
feel like it feels like
feels
a
like you
hairball for
have
some
an
reason.
upset stomach.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry, but it is really for the best, I think.
And after
I'm
a
not
while,
throwing up or anything. I'm just making that sound.
and that feeling starts to fade, but it does take a while for it to go away.
You'll be all right.
I have one more donut or 2.
Oh boy, no, maybe nothing for the bucket. Is it weird?
I think it's a
You wanna
different.
have
No, this is a
Is it?
different one.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, the basket that I had was the
Right.
the picnic basket. This
Yeah,
is my like
Yeah.
over the shoulder bag.
Okay.
The-
Okay.
No, this is a very no. I'm gonna eat that same stuff again,
Just
bro.
like smash it out of your hand.
That I was gonna do. I was gonna say, is this from the same container that was the potato?
No, these are the donuts that
Okay.
No,
Death gave
no,
us.
these are my donut man donuts. I'm eating death donuts.
Donut man.
Donut man.
I'm eating my
donuts.
death donut.
And so
Yeah.
you're
Oh, I saved one for you. And I pull it out and it's like a yellow one with like that like goldy sprinkles on it. I got one for
Holy
you.
sprinkles.
Thank you, and I'll take it. No, I'm gonna look around it
I've-
all the way for any of that fuss.
yeah.
I have no idea if it's jelly filled
And
or
with my
not.
with
I
my
just-
with my eyes of the eagle, I'm gonna enhance and make sure I can see all the fine little
Yes.
details.
It looks fine.
Okay, I'll eat it.
they're just like all the jiffies are just little scythes.
They're like
The donut
tiny
man gave
sites,
it
but you
to
can't
me.
tell. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I can
And
still taste
if you
things.
still have that picnic basket, it is now all this colored moss. Everything inside is just a lump of this moss.
I'm
mean,
going to toss that away.
Okay.
But it's
Maybe-
over.
Maybe fire.
But what if like we gave it to
You have
somebody
fire?
else that like didn't need to eat or
Just spark it.
live after
Well-
so long?
Well, that depends on if the moss leaves whatever it's taking alive.
Exactly.
Uh,
No, that's what I meant.
We
Like,
don't
they
know that it
need
does
to, like,
that.
Eat or live.
Right. Well, I would do that to my enemies, possibly, if I wanted to watch them die over
I
several
would totally
days.
give cupcakes to my enemies.
But it's quicker just to cut them down.
They're having a
Yeah.
discussion. I'm already like it with the
I'm
You're
distracting
like-
as much as possible. Yeah.
Yeah, but-
There's a nice little fire in the camp. It's warm. probably don't even want to cook your breakfast over it, but
No.
don't
Look
worry.
at the flames. The flames are so pretty. They're so scary.
Oh no, an
No, go
accident.
near that.
Terrible.
Like the smoke is like purple.
Mhm. Just keeps making like little skull smoke rings. You're like, that seems fine.
You should meet my uncle.
All right.
Okay. Should add it to the list.
To the ruins.
Yes.
He has absolutely nothing to do with this conversation. He's just a fun guy. I think you should meet him.
Oh,
I just walk
okay.
away.
Oh,
God.
glad we were talking about
Oh my
moss
God.
and not mushrooms.
Hmm.
I understood it. Oh my God.
Did you? No, I feel like I made a joke I didn't remember.
Well, we were talking about something that grows and like decays, and you said he was a fun
And then
guy.
Fun guy.
Oh, yeah. I made an
Unintentional pun is what it was.
Mhm.
Not even a joke that Maxine didn't recognize.
Yep. Yep. Stream of consciousness caught up to you.
Oh my god.
Oh dear.
Max is now broken, is what's
Yeah.
happened.
Unintentional puns is the name of my cover band.
Oh, Panati, why you do this to me?
Or you do.
Oh. Okay, we're good.
So you pack your things and you go head off to Myth Drannor, the ruined city, once capital to many elves, now wrecked as a few decades ago a floating city came out and fell upon it, wrecking both permanently and damaging the area, causing the weave to twist and turn.
Wow. Huh. So, oh, yes, Loon did say magic could be wonky here, didn't she? We'll pass that along to the other magic users of the group.
Ooh, wonky magic, my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Beware of its effects on the environment as well.
Ooh, that's a smart thing.
Could be topsy-turvy. We don't know.
And the animals might be imbued with different properties.
Mm.
Ooh, that sounds great.
Never the
Lovely,
optimist.
timey-wimey.
Mm.
Ooh, depends on what you find great. If your bears are bigger and harder to kill, then
And talk to them and tell them that you need to have them fight somebody else.
Mm.
And then they're bigger and badder for somebody else's problem.
Oh boy.
I mean, that's an easy fix. Just
That is an easy fix.
well, it changes the way that they are. Well, just what they are, and it's difficult. I'm keeping an eye out for any like. Is there any like normal animals in the forest as we get closer
yeah.
to the ruins?
Yeah, there's still plenty of normal animals around you. And RL, you, since you have enhance mode,
Mhm.
you would be likely to see this. As you're traveling, you see a sign that is exceptionally faded. You found a path that seems to be leading to the ruins of Myth Drannor. And on this sign, you see the words that you are on something called the Road of Moander.
I'll relay that to the. I'll
It-
point out that sign.
It's
wherever
very
we go by it.
faded and it's almost in ruin, but you happen to be able to pick out the words and
Is that familiar at all from histories?
roll a. Oh well, this would be a religion check. So
Oh, yay, better. Yeah.
you could
History,
do
not my strong suit. I could try to do things. Yeah. Oh, 16 plus 2, 18.
18.
Nice.
This name, it is familiar. Yes, there's something about it. Even at an 8, as high as you rolled, there's something there, but it referring it's a reference to a god of some kind.
Oh, interesting.
An old battle.
Okay. Something you might see like mentioned in an epic, but it's not like particular as to what the subject is.
Yeah.
Okay. Hmm.
And this is things that are based in fact, that this is a true thing. This is not just something naming myth after something, but this was a thing that happened.
Okay. It's getting interesting. Let's get a little closer.
And that name sort of sticks with you for some reason.
Moander. I guess we'll meander towards Moander.
Okay. You are on the road of Moander, so you're already there, maybe?
Yeah.
You're going headed to Myth Drannor.
And it's sort of like weaving its way towards the broken cities.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to keep an eye on it as we're moving forward. Just occasionally, well, I touched Arl once, and I'm going to use my Vigilant Blessing on him, which lasts until I use it again.
Okay.
Which will give him advantage on the next initiative roll. Not that I plan on anything happening, but boop.
So it's quite a ways to travel. You are deep in the forest.
I'm very scared.
At this point.
My hand. It won't help, but it'll make your hand warmer.
Oh. During the days, only a bit of light comes through the canopy of trees.
Okay.
As you go on. During this journey, is there anything any of you would like to do before you reach your destination?
I don't get anything back short resting, so
this will probably be a week-long journey.
Woo! Oh, geez.
Okay. If it's just a week-long journey, I'm just going to swap some spells because I don't think I'll need remove curse unless a restoration so soon again. But you never know.
You never know.
I have. So my brain is befuddling. Do we know exactly where we're going, like what we're going to do, or do we just know that we're going to a place?
You're going to a place that might have knowledge you're looking for.
Might have not. Okay. Cool beans. Then I should be good.
I'm supposedly quite haunted. So.
Beautiful.
And
yes, not good.
As the days progress, the sounds of animals, RL, that you were looking for don't sound the same anymore. There's a difference. There might even be different animals. There might even be some you don't quite recognize. Or maybe it's not a call of a bird that you've heard before, but something is different here of everything around you. You all can feel it. Things are starting to change.
Can I recognize any of the calls?
It's more that and I'll give this to you because you have a high arcana. It's more that when the city fell in the sky, fell into Myth Drannor, it warped many things around here, and the magic changed and shifted things around. So what you are experiencing is indeed a magical effect, but sometimes it's magic that is broken down or is slightly more powerful than it should be in spots.
All right. I'll take note of that.
But this is a magical effect.
Okay.
So that's maybe why people. I mean, it very well could be haunted, but maybe those sounds are why people think it's.
Very dreary around here.
Yeah.
Feels a
I
bit
have,
like home.
I speak with animals, so at least once or twice a day, or a few times a day, because I have 4 slots for it. I'll probably just go up and be like, just have a conversation with them and see if they seem like if there's any variation of like candor or like how they act.
Okay. The closer you get to the city, the less familiar these languages become to you. You have a hard time understanding what they are saying, even though you have a spell that should make it perfectly understood what's going on. It's like you have to learn another language almost, but then you cast again, and it's a slightly different language on a different creature.
So, did we decide that detect thoughts could like distinguish between languages, or we had to know the language that they spoke in that / thought in?
It depends. Sometimes they're creatures, so if you do that, you'll probably just be getting basic needs, and sometimes even that is fuzzy. Like you're going along, you're going into the creature's mind, and it's fine, and then it just sort of statics out, like when TVs would go to static and come back and warp a little bit.
Okay. And one of the days I would probably do the same thing, but with plants.
Guys,
Plants.
hate it.
Same thing is going on with the plant.
Hey guys, so I just want to let you know, like after a few days, just want to let you know I've been talking to the trees and the plants and the animals. I mean, I think they're okay, but like they're all wonky sometimes. And I don't think I can do it anymore because I don't speak their language anymore over here, which is real weird because normally animals all speak the same language, but not here.
Well, there is a whole lot of very different magic here.
The trees are a whole lot too. Only it's more like, hi, I'm a tree. And then it just keeps talking and it's real weird. They also don't seem to like me to talk to them much because then sometimes they like repeat themselves and stuff, like they're on a broken record. It gets real annoying, even for me.
And the creatures you
I can
do
keep
see,
doing it if you want, but
the
I
creatures
would
you do
say
see
the
look
closer we
normal.
get, conserve your energy. If the creatures are changing around us, that might not be good to be unprepared for a fight.
okay.
What were you saying, DC?
Oh, you don't, when you're interacting with these plants and animals, they don't seem different. They seem to be doing their normal things, growing their normal ways.
Their heads are all wonky. Yeah, like I talk to them, and then sometimes I detected their thoughts, and normally they're like, I have to pee, I have to eat food. But now they're just like, I have to pee. And it's just weird. It gets real weird in my head, and it kind of gave me a little headache. So I stopped doing that 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And
I would recommend that.
It's not so much them as it is the casting of the spell and the magic of that spell.
Can I every once in a while try doing Ward of Radiance, my cantrip, just to see if it works like it should? And I will
Sure,
designate
what
that
is
my
that?
companions don't have to. It's so it's an AoE effect that goes out around me. Burning radiance erupts from each creature of your choice that you can see within range must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 radiant damage. So it's just kind of like an AoE holy bomb.
Okay. There are spots where it kind of fades out a bit. It's like poking little holes in the spell, as it were. It's divine energy, but you cast it, it works, but sometimes there's pinholes in it.
Does it feel like the weed is dead there or
It's
displaced?
different.
Different. Crazy theory. What if, because a floating city appeared above this one and then crashed, what if it was like two planes colliding? So things are here, but they're also there. Is that crazy?
I mean,
There
I've
is
seen the Feywild do that, so
there's a possible
Not
way that
really.
it might work to figure out. I can dispel magic, so if I dispel magic, then that might clear up a little, clear some of the magic residencies up, and then we can tell if it's overpopulated with like craziness or not. That's a thought. It might not work.
But
We could always
it's
try.
but if it's what you're describing, the spell isn't taking effect there, and even your spell, as you call it, dispel magic, is a spell. Will it work if there's no magic there to actually affect? Now,
Well, that's the thing. If there's two cities with magic in it and their own life cycle and stuff, then hitting together, if you dispel the magic, that might equalize it to a point of maybe the animals can tell us what's going on or something, or like we can just breathe, or I don't know. I just thought it was something cool and I wanted to help, and I feel useless right now. But
we're also looking at a very large area, though.
that's fair.
But she could test it in a small one.
Yeah.
I mean,
True.
we've got several days.
Yeah.
No harm in trying, and then we'll either know or not know.
Yes.
Like I said, it's just my crazy theory. Cities don't often appear from the sky, although I guess what I know about, what is it, storm giants that have the floating castles? Sky giants? One of the giants have sky
Mhm.
castles, right?
Yeah.
Cloud.
Cloud! Nah!
The cloud ones that live in the clouds have cloud
but
cities.
storms are also cloudy, so it's unclear, but storm is more water, and
That's
that's weird.
fair.
Like, you know.
That's
It's-
fair. I don't understand half this Earth thing either. So
That would be interesting if it was a giant thing. But if this feels like a city and not just like a
that's fair.
Yeah, this was a floating city. There's no direct association with giants in there. Doesn't mean there weren't any, but what fell into there, the stories are
Mm.
well, there was two powerful magic things. One came out of a void trying to conquer, and then one just
Ooh.
boom.
Poof.
Yeah.
Cool. Cat is really excited to get old knowledge in a town. Spooky spooks, yes.
I spookity spooks.
All right. Do you try Dispel Magic at some point?
Yeah.
All right. You cast Dispel Magic.
Yeah.
And you kind of make a hole where everything's normal, and then say in game terms, around later,
Yeah.
it all goes back to how it was.
Wow.
So you could essentially cast Dispel Magic to make things normal for your party for like a round, but then once it came back to your turn, it will come back.
Yeah. Which, by the way, my dispel magic kind of looks like I cast it and I make it look like I'm kind of hugging, and I suck in, and you hear a little just a little bit of fart. That's my dispel
Nice.
magic.
Magic digest.
Yes. Okay, we're done. Did it work?
Only you would know.
Is it like, can you tell anything different?
it worked, but then it stopped. So
Okay. Well, it tasted funny, so.
You haven't learned much on eating things then.
I mean,
No.
there's so much things to eat, let's be honest. And sometimes, let's be real, sometimes the good for you things aren't as good for you, and sometimes the good for you things are poisoned, and sometimes the poisonous things have been swapped around so that their properties don't. But the things on Earth are much different than they are in the Feywild, and you just gotta eat it and try.
Well,
No.
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 You know how there's lots and lots of very dangerous things in the Feywild to eat, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I know half of them
There-
because I ate them. Our cleric hates me.
I'm aware.
In case you're wondering, those are not sarcastic glares that they give me.
Okay, but because this is a land that we don't really understand, maybe don't eat all of the things.
Touch, smell, see, feel, taste.
Mhm.
That's how we learn things. Taste.
Not always.
Feces don't taste good or smell good.
All right. As you're about a day out from Myth Drannor, RL, the rod that you have starts vibrating a lot.
Spooky scary.
A lot of sudden death ahead.
Mm.
In fact, there's a point where it just doesn't stop and keeps going, and the panel opens up for you.
Uh-oh.
Not good.
What?
Do I see anything around that is, like, besides just the general area? Is there anything around that's not following us now that we're near the ruins?
You don't see anything following you,
Mm.
but you get the sense that this is happening because there's something powerful and undead ahead of you, or maybe multiple things.
Hmm.
The large presence ahead, whether it's a lot or one big one, I will continue pressing on, being in front.
Mm.
All right.
I will do detect good and evil for 10 minutes.
All right. So let me make sure. Oops. You want to describe that to me?
Yes. So it is concentration up to 10 minutes, a 30-foot radius around me. For the duration, I know if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of me, as well as where the creature is located. Similarly, I know if there is a place or object within 30 feet that has been magically consecrated or desecrated. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. It'll just constantly go like pinging like radar off a ship, I guess, for like 10 minutes looking for undead.
As soon as
Well,
you
anything.
You detect the sisters because we're fat.
Yeah, but those are friendly fae.
Yeah.
as soon as you get in front of the 30 feet in front of Myth Drannor, lights are going off on this spell, like eternally, however you view it. If it's like a disco party or a ping, it's just all happening right now. Streamers and
Wow.
yeah,
Okay.
it's definitely undead.
Oh, yeah, the rumors were not false. And there are so many undead. Wow.
Ooh.
I don't think I've ever seen quite a presence like this. I
I don't
might get to
think we
channel
should go in
divinity
there.
today. Oh, I think we should go in there. Yes.
We came this way to find information. As much as I do not want to go in, I agree, we should go in.
Mm.
Not all undead are horrible.
I have
And
bright lights.
it could be that when the city did descend upon the other,
Mm,
that's a lot of lives in one location.
yes.
So we might encounter benevolent spirits and malicious ones. I don't look forward to either.
Yes.
Perhaps we should find a way in there that's not going through the hordes of the undead.
Could try. we are looking for knowledge, maybe we could look for bigger buildings, something like a library or a stronghold, instead of just prancing around through town.
As
I
you
like prancing.
look past the gate, you see many spectral forms going in and out and down all the roads. You get the indication that no matter how you went in, there's something almost everywhere.
Hmm. Do they seem like on a loop, like doing the same business over and over, or are they just like randomly wandering?
As long as you've watched, they seem to keep going. Not even It's not even that they're doing anything. It's just these images that appear. Sometimes, as you look, you even see people. They look fully formed, but then they scream out, and then their bodies fall down as they appear to be crushed, and then they vanish
Oh, no.
again.
Yeah.
They're reliving the moment.
You are seeing echoes of what had happened here. It's not necessarily that they are reliving it, but you are seeing these things, and so it's hard to tell what is Spectre and what is just an after image that's
Oh,
showing itself.
wow, this is fascinating. We're going in. We're going in.
It's like
This is like Panati at a buffet. This is cats like.
and I'm kind of with you. It's like watching, like, it's like me trying to explain something, but I don't have to explain it because it's right there.
We can try to be as respectful as we can, and make our way through the buildings. I don't know what our interaction with these will be like. I do have a couple contingency plans if something goes wrong, but we'll have to see. This is new. But Saloon did say we could find information here, so.
All right.
There's light in the darkness. And
I have daylight. I can make it
Yay.
really bright in the darkness. You want me to? It can last a whole hour.
It's not dark right now.
Oh, okay.
Keep it in mind that we might need it.
Yeah, I mean, I have it. I also have a really cool thing that makes like kind of like pixie dust, but it's not pixie dust, and it makes you see things that aren't there, but they are there. Like your eyes don't see them; they're invisibles.
Fairy fire?
I mean, if you want to call it that, but like, yeah.
Cool. I also that. I like it.
Me too. It's one of my favorite. What color is yours?
Color.
It differs depending on the person and their school of magic and where they learned it and stuff.
I haven't done it in a while. I guess we'll have to see.
Mine is like goldish, but it has some cool like teal in it. It's kind of like a sunny sky kind of thing.
Very pretty. I look forward to it.
I'm
Well,
gonna
how
call
are you?
dibs on yours being like purple.
Oh,
Just gonna purple or blue is my dibs on.
Of note, Aurel will not be in the front when we walk into the spectral forces. I'll be right behind Cat.
yeah.
Okay.
They've sort of switched positions. Arl's usually like guarding Cat. Now Cat is guarding Arl.
I'm right next to you, only partly paying attention to what's going on because you seem excited. I'm now getting excited.
I do make sure the holy symbol of salute is like shined up on the front of my shield, just just in case.
Yeah,
Right.
Leah's going to keep Panati slightly behind her.
Put
As
on the
you-
Feywild monkey
Like-
backpack.
Thorn whip, but like took all the thorns off the end of it. You're just holding grasping vines. That's what it is. Just grasping
Nice.
vines. You're like, oh my God.
Child leash.
Yeah.
As you
Yeah.
proceed through the city, what are you looking for here? All sorts of
Well-
half buildings, and you do see the image of these people dying in terror and
That
constant.
one had to hurt.
I'm trying to walk as delicately as possible to not like interrupt or disturb things that we don't need to. But Cat is looking for remnants of bigger buildings, like official looking ones, especially
Mhm.
specifically a library if possible.
And I'll be assisting Kat with those.
Okay. Give me an investigation check at advantage because RL is assisting.
Woo, thank you. Let's go. 13 plus 2, 15.
15.
Yeah.
All right. You go through and you see all these horrors and all these things pass by you, and eventually you do see something you would claim as a library.
This could be it. The structure looks promising. And
Ooh,
kind of move a little closer.
cool.
And as you get closer to it, most of it is just an outer wall at this point. It looks like something you would have to dig through. Excuse me a moment.
Dig through. Well,
I like digging. I can be a thing that digs really well if you need me to dig.
that would actually be very helpful because otherwise it's us with
Ooh,
shovels and crowbars.
I can be so many diggy things. What kind of diggy thing do you want me to be?
Do you have a big, strong diggy thing?
I have multiple things. I could
Strong
be
diggy thing.
I could be a weasel. I could be a rat. Both of those. Ooh, badgers are diggy thingies. What else have I seen in my life?
Anything in a giant variety? Giant badger?
Oh, I could be a few big things.
Ooh.
It's funny you should mention giants
Oh.
because as you approach, out of you, it kind of was fading in and out. But it becomes more solid, and you see essentially a ghost the size of a giant that has a mace. There is no skin. It's skull. It has thinning hair flowing in the back, a long gray robe going down it. And it's in the middle of all of this.
Cool.
It has not noticed you. It seems to be surveying what
I
is
hide.
around it.
Yeah, can I roll a stealth check, please?
Yeah, your rod suddenly bursts to life, where it is now a weapon. A large scythe of holy energy beams out of it.
Whoa!
Wow!
The donut man would love you right now.
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Also, I rolled a 19.
I'm
All
still
right.
hiding.
Oh, what are we rolling for?
Stealth.
It's
I rolled
stealth.
stealth.
Okay.
This is gonna be
Yeah, this is gonna be great.
okay. Middle armor.
Woo! Natural one.
No.
Oh my gods.
Well, that makes me feel a little better. Rolling
I
with
was gonna say,
disadvantage.
Kat, do you let me know what's going on? Because I'm just talking to you about all,
Yeah,
I'm just
we-
listing off all the things. that I
yeah,
can
like
see.
it's one of those
Okay.
moments where like slowly her hand comes into frame over
You're like holding my
Penati and
hand.
just like yeah, like gently over your mouth, and then I turn your face very slowly to look towards the thing
Okay.
because I know like
Fine.
stopping her with words won't work, but turning
Ooh.
might. Okay.
What is my thing here? Stealth.
Oh no.
One of them was
no.
good, but it doesn't
30 to
count.
21.
Yes.
Okay, so
Can I cast guidance on her?
yeah, sure.
Okay,
if it might help.
Guidance.
Every little bit helps. An 8 plus 3, 11. I got double digits.
11. Okay, so what are our
I have a
numbers?
21.
11, 21. Okay,
Ooh.
2. Yeah, but you rolled nat 1.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Can I help him with my 21?
No,
Oh.
unfortunately.
Is it a group stealth check?
Oh.
Unfortunately, the one. Tell me Do you step on a twig? Is this like Han Solo stepping on a twig, or what noise do you make?
It's the focus of just like there's this giant spectral giant in front of me, and then suddenly like the thing that's dangling on my great axe suddenly flashes up. What is that? And then I like turn, like knowing that I've just yelled.
All right. It turns and looks at you, and everyone can roll initiative.
Okay.
You have advantage.
I have advantage.
I don't.
Uh-oh. Yeah, sorry, I can only put it on
Guidance.
one person at a time.
Oh, I'm
One
gonna
more
roll
level and
my
you won't have to put it on
giant
me, but-
dice
Ooh.
Nice.
for my giant.
Oh wow. Okay, I'm taking a picture of that.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's not great, but it's not bad.
Okay.
Initiative.
But I just find it
Not awful
funny.
either.
Mine booped off the floor, so I'm gonna reroll.
Okay.
Okay. I did.
I got an 18.
Was that 18 or 19? 18. Okay.
18.
18. Okay.
I rolled with advantage and got 2 12s, so a 13.
13. Okay.
I had 16.
Yes. And Lori?
Cat in the back. I got a 10 plus 5, 15.
15. Okay. What is your deck score?
Mine?
Yes.
The modifier is 0.
Okay.
I'm so fast.
All right. Oh,
Sorry.
you know what? Roll again.
Okay.
They both are the same.
Oh
Yeah.
boy, we're both speedy boys. Natural 20.
All
There
right.
you go.
Oh yeah.
Balance has returned.
Keep
There
yourself
we
out
go.
of that. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless
Oh
you.
my god.
Adorable tiny sneeze. Also, I wish that was on an attack.
Yeah.
That was so cute. Oh my god.
Woo.
Okay. So, Leah is first.
Oh god.
Go Leah.
Am I after
Okay.
or? 'Cause I know I rolled high.
Yes, it's Leah, Panati, Cat, are all at the bottom. Your friendly
Oh,
friend
dear.
somewhere in there.
Okay. Do I know what this thing is?
It's a giant ghost thing.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I'm just. I need a con save of 13, please.
Okay. Let's see here. Oh, what spell is this? Will it make a? Is this just for damage or?
Thunderwave.
Okay.
Ooh.
And that does. That could make
Away.
him prone, or
No. It'll just. If
It
it
just pushes him back.
fails, it pushes it 10 feet away.
okay. All right. I see that. All right. So you need a con save. Okay.
Yes.
All right. I got a 14.
Poop. Okay.
Still takes damage from it though, right?
Yes. 5 and 4 is 9, and 8 is 17, and 3 is 20 damage.
20 damage.
No, wait, half of that, so 10.
10. Okay. It's still pretty good. All right. It takes 10 damage. The thunder sort of, you see it ripple through this spectral thing and just go up and through it, but it remains where it is.
Okay.
But
And then I'm
you
going to-
definitely know you had an effect on it.
Yeah. I think that's all I can do right now.
All right. Panati?
I have a game dynamic question.
Okay.
So, there's a working theory that cats can see ghosts and stuff. Is that also in this game? Like
not
interact with them?
not specifically, no.
Okay, I just thought I'd ask because I don't know if I can do anything. So you used magic against, right?
Yes.
And it seemed to have worked.
Yes.
Okay, that's helpful.
At least, that particular spell and in that particular moment did.
Oh,
That's,
okay. Okay.
that's fair. You know what? I'm actually going to around, how far is it? Concentration. It's only up to a minute. So I'm going to actually cast Fairy Fire around the area of the big dude.
Yeah, and he is huge in D&D 5th edition terms.
Yeah. So basically, I
Big
have
ghost.
I have like a jar around my hip that looks like I have fireflies, and I just kind of unpop it and like spill it out, and it just goes from like it looks like just a few fireflies in it to just like exploding and glitter out.
All right. And what do I have to roll for that?
X, I think.
Yeah, it's a Dex 14 saving throw.
Dex 14.
Beat a 14, please. Don't actually.
I got a 17.
Oh,
I said don't actually. Well, it says each object within a 20-foot cube within range outlined in my color of my choice.
Oh, yeah. The ground below it is all covered in fairy fire, and it seems to be moving around, and the fairy fire seems to take on a life of its own as it just as it kind of moves as if it's a pattern of lights, just sort of like mist moving along the floor, and it just keeps circling around it.
And if any other ghosts or invisible objects decides to enter that realm, we will see them, and they also have to make a saving throw.
Okay.
No more invisible objects, please.
Kat, it is your turn.
All right. So this thing is within striking distance of all of us? Is that
You will
the
have
idea?
to move up to it, kind of walk through some rubble, and
okay?
you have to. It hasn't had its turn yet, so it hasn't moved.
Okay.
But
Let's see.
Yeah, it can easily get to you, and it's on its turn.
Wonderful. Is it, and it's pretty bright in the city, or is it dark like it was in the woods?
It's brighter here. There's still a lot of trees and everything.
Okay.
Mostly it's brighter because a lot of trees were crushed by this thing, and they haven't really grown back yet, even though it's been a very long time.
Okay. Yeah, the problem is he can move out of that stuff. So I think I will ready myself for if it gets closer.
Okay.
No, hold on. Sorry. I'm gonna Arl, are you okay? He's got a big scythe. I will look at my friends like, okay, this is new. I've never tried this before. Like, may night's darkness hide you when you need to be concealed, and the light of the moon make your attacks hit true. And I'm going to cast Bless on Leah, Arl, and Panati.
Okay, awesome.
So
Hashtag
you
blessed.
will get
D4.
a D4 on attack rolls, saving throws. And then I'm going to try to like back the Katarina truck up and just sort of like conceal myself a little bit so that he can just whap me and take me out of it. Like I'm not leaving the fight, Arl. If I get hit in the face, this will go away. So it's really for the best. I'm right here. And just like shield up and wait. You've got this.
Okay. Anything else?
That is it for just because I can. No, I can't because it's bright. No, that's it then. I need dimness. I'm all done.
All right. Then it's its turn. It looks on you. And let's see here. Let's just roll a die. 1, 2, there's 4 of you.
When you're doing that, I have my shiny new dice that I got with Cat in mind. I don't know if you guys can see it
Excellent.
very well.
And Cat,
Pretty.
it approaches you first.
No! I moved away, DC. Okay, let's go.
Does it move by any of us doing that?
It depends. Would you have moved behind RL or?
Oh, well, yeah, because that would
Move
he would be
directly. Yeah,
closer to the creature that I would be, so I moved back and away. Or I thought I
right.
moved back and away.
Then it'll stop at RL
Oh, sorry, buddy.
that works for me.
on its way. All right. So it's going to look out and emit a howl, and it becomes cold. All of you make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Ooh,
Let's have an
okay.
extra D4.
What about people who are good in the cold?
You three
You
have an
will-
extra D4.
You will take half damage, no matter what.
What is it for?
Constitution.
Okay. The bless is the only reason I succeeded.
that we think. Mine is a 12 plus 2 for 14. I don't know if that's good enough for
That
that.
was you said 15, right?
You need 15. Yep.
So yeah,
Oh!
mine
I
is
got
a
17.
13 plus 4, so 17. With that bless was the only thing that got me over it.
Hashtag not blessed.
Oh, I didn't even
All
do
right.
that. But whatever.
I
So-
rolled a 13.
Plus bless?
Oh, what is a bless?
Bless is a
1d4.
D4.
4,
Yeah, roll
So
a
you
D4.
rolled what'd you roll? A 14?
13.
I rolled a 12.
13.
And then I have, wait. Yeah, I
The
rolled
saving throw.
I rolled
13,
a
so yeah.
12 with 13. Oh, saving throw?
Yep, saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
75%, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so that's still 13, 14, 15, 16.
There
Okay.
you go.
Nice.
That bless
Yeah,
came in handy already.
All right.
yeah, really.
Yeah, it's
So-
gonna go away.
Those who failed take 19 cold damage.
Owie!
If you passed, you'll take,
Cool.
let's call it 9.
Ow.
And then half of that for
and
us.
then half of that for Panati, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or if you're resistant. Yeah, half of 9 if you're resistant to the damage.
Well, I'm. Hold
So
on.
concentration
say
checks
4.
are 10 or half the damage, is that right?
Right.
So it's still 10.
Wait.
Okay.
Mine says, now mine says fire resistant. Fire.
Don't you have like a ring or something?
I thought I did.
Okay, 16 plus 2, 18. So I'm still concentrating on bless.
Okay.
But ow.
All right.
Oof.
And
Oh, I guess it's fire. Never mind.
that will be its turn. RL.
I go take a deep breath from hyperventilating from a giant ghost over me now. And I turn that into anger as I see just like ice over like all my friends. So I'm going to rage.
Excellent.
And I'm going to
I love it when he
instinctively
does
go for the greatsword, but grab the just vibrating scythe that's behind me, and I'm just going to
Uh-huh.
take 2 swipes at it.
Okay.
I don't have any stats
Yep.
for that scythe,
So
so I will just roll.
You'll be just roll an attack like you're rolling for your great sword, same bonus
Okay,
to
so
your attack.
all right, so it'll be I'm going to reckless attack.
Okay, this is a magic weapon. It does radiant
Yes.
damage.
Ooh, yes.
Reckless attack. That's a natural 20.
Yeah!
Yay!
All right, second attack. I'm going to roll both the attacks real quick. And that's a 20 to hit.
All
So I
right.
had a natural 20 and a dirty 20.
All right. So the natural 20, you go to swing. The blades, suddenly blades, yes, 2 more pop out of it, and you're striking into it with 3 blades on that natural 20. I need you to roll
Nice.
me 3d10 plus whatever your bonus is
3D.
for your
3d10 for that hit.
Nice.
Is that doubled for the crit, or is that just
Nope, that's
Well, I
an
guess 'cause
effect
it-
that happens. You
if
crit,
it's 1d10,
and you
yeah.
haven't, and you still get to do your crit damage. So you get to double all those damage dice as well.
okay? So it's how many dice is it? So it's 3d10,
6 d10.
60 10.
60d10. Yeah, so I've got 60d10. So
Oh.
okay, that's a 1, 7, 9, I blanked. 14,
I'm writing total for you. 17 was your total
17
a while ago.
and because it was 1, a 6, a 2, a 5, a 3, and a 9. I was adding them while I was counting them. Sorry.
Oh, 14 plus 9 is 23. Yeah.
So it's 7, 8, 9, 13. No, 14. 17 plus 9, so 26 plus 3
26.
for
Okay.
my, so 30 plus 2 for rage, so 32 points of damage on the first hit.
Okay.
And then what is the, I guess, what is the die for the just the normal hit? Is
And
it just a
then-
D?
Normally, the normal hit, it will be a D10.
Okay, so it's a D10 plus 3.
And that's because you crit on an undead thing.
Yeah, 4 plus 2, so 6 in the
6.
second attack.
All right. And
I am
yeah,
raging.
you're slicing into it and done quite a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is my turn.
All right.
I like this scythe. It gives me confidence.
Yeah. Better than a vibrating rod you had before.
Yes. I'm not a strange man walking through the woods holding up things to see if it vibrates at them.
Back to the top, Leah.
Okay. I'm gonna try to moonbeam this thing.
Sure thing.
I need a con save.
All right. Con saves. Oh, he's not great at these. But I roll a natural 20
Oh,
Oh boy.
for a
course
total
you
of
do.
20. So
Okay. Let's see. What is that? 2d10. Okay.
we should be taking like half damage or something from it.
Yep. Okay, so that is 15, so 7.
Okay. You'll take that. Anything else in this moment?
No, that's what I've got for right now.
All right. Good hit. All right.
Great hits.
Panati.
Okay. Magic seems to be doing real well. How do my friends look on health? Cat, do you look like you're
Cat, you okay?
you're right there? Because I'm pretty sure you went ugh with that last hit.
Yeah, I'm about half.
Ooh.
19
okay.
damage is a lot.
Okay.
I think she looks like almost like hypothermic from all that cold. It's just like
No.
concentrating on bless. So cold.
Okay, I'm gonna just I'm gonna go up to you and I'm gonna like give you one of those little squidgy hugs from the back and I'm like,
Thank you.
you do so cool, you look so cool, and I'm gonna
Yeah,
give you
yeah.
cure wounds.
Oh, thank you.
That's
Oh,
second level, so
thank you. So fuzzy. It's great.
you're doing so great, you look so cool. Like you look so freaking cool.
Cool, not cold, right?
Both. You look both. You feel both. You really feel both.
So cold.
16.
You almost fixed me right up.
16.
Okay.
You look so cool. You feel warmer.
Ah.
Do you feel warmer? I think
I
you're
do.
warmer.
Oh, much
Your
better.
back's sweating a little bit. Now I'm gonna
Yeah,
let
a little
go,
bit.
okay? Okay,
Thank
I'm
you,
gonna let
thank you.
go now, okay?
And
Sweating a
as
little
this is
bit.
cast on you, Cat, you are glowing.
Ooh, I like glowing. Well, sort of.
Yes, but unfortunately, it'll be like fairy fire, so anything that tries to attack you would have advantage on you to hit.
Ka.
Oh no.
Oof.
Here.
Well,
DC, I have a question.
Yeah,
My necklace, is that an action?
necklace. Remind me what we said that.
The necklace with the ring of warmth?
Oh, yes, I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll use that next round.
All right. Let's see here. Where did that go? All right.
Yeah.
And Cat.
yes. Okay. With my new glowy powers, I am going to keep concentrating on bless, move a little bit away, and use my metal fisted gauntlet to wrap my shield and cast Toll the Dead on the big giant creature.
All right. And what do I need to do for that?
So I believe I make a you must make a wisdom saving throw against me, wisdom 15 or higher.
I got an 8.
That's excellent. I thought you were gonna end that with a teen, and I was gonna be real sad.
Nope.
Okay, and it's missing hit points. I don't know if it'll take any of this damage though, because it's necrotic. Would I have a sense of that?
I'll just give this to you. It is immune to necrotic damage.
Oh, of course it is. Well, I don't want to get close to it.
I mean, it can't be any more dead than it is right now.
Yeah, I know, but necrotic damage is so fun.
It is.
They never let me have anything good. You know what? Instead, we'll put up this spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Like, you know what? You've got this. Yes, I'm going to be here and you're there. And that's fine. I'm glowing. It's glowing. We're not panicking. We're fine. And I'll do that instead.
Okay.
Do you like it glowing? Do you want it to keep glowing or glow more?
I want the spiritual weapon to glow, and I guess I'm just this way.
Your
And so-
spiritual weapon
okay.
can make an attack.
Okay, well, that's a D12. That won't help me roll, will it? No. Little baby dice, new dice. Let's roll. Come on, shiny die. Kapow. 16 plus 7.
That hits.
23.
You need a
Yeah.
15 to hit. So
Oh, 15 to hit. Okay, 1d8 plus 4. Magical radiant damage. That definitely isn't necrotic. That's a 7 plus 4, 11 radiant damage.
11
Ew.
radiant damage.
Let me just double check that it is. Oh, it's force. My mistake. I'm sorry. I don't know why spiritual weapon isn't radiant. Oh, well.
Oh, that's fine. It'll still take all of that. So
Okay.
okay. Anything
yes.
else?
I'm just gonna move to try and be away from this thing. I don't want to go into like where other spirits are very active, but just maybe like hunker down someplace so I can see what's happening, but not be like standing out in the middle. I
Sure.
don't want to be
Yep,
within
you can do that.
reach. Okay, thank you.
You've spent a couple turns moving away from it, so
So, yeah, getting into a better position, which is to say, a bad position for him.
all right. And I get to see if that ability used last time recharges. No,
No,
it does
doesn't.
not.
It does not. No, it does
Yes.
not. Even if it does, no, it does not.
So, RL, it's still in front of you. It has a ginormous mace that just comes down and tries to crack you across the skull with it.
Oof.
It will make 2 attacks.
Oh,
Alrighty.
21 to hit
Oh yeah, yeah.
and a 27 to hit.
That one doesn't. I mean, it does. It does.
27. God.
The first attack is 26 points of damage.
Reduced to half, so 13.
Yep. This is
I am
force damage,
raging.
by the way.
I'm resistant to force damage. The only
Excellent.
damage I'm not
Nice.
resistant to is psychic.
Okay. And so the
Nice.
second hit
Don't tell him that.
comes into 18 damage, so half of that.
So 9.
Yep.
9.
The tank bolt were just like hits me, and I'm just grinning now. I can hit it.
And yeah, it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to. Did you take those attacks with advantage, by the way?
No.
I reckless attack last turn.
Oh, okay.
Just see if you crit.
No. Oh,
all right,
no.
hold on.
No.
High risk, high reward. I get a crit. He can get a crit on me.
I know. I don't have to like it.
Oh, I don't like it. I was hoping fairy fire hit.
All right. Let's see here. No, I don't crit.
Okay.
So-
I'm just in front of it now. I've got a big grin, and I'm just like, I can hit it. I can hit it, and I'm going to take 2 attacks against it.
Mhm.
That is reckless again.
Okay.
That's a 21 to hit,
Yep. You only need 15. So
and second attack, that's a 22 to hit.
all right.
So that's 2d10 in total.
Oh, I forgot.
Nope, that one
Where that
died. I'm
is.
just going to roll a different one. I don't feel like going under my desk to find it. Oh, that one's a 10. Nice. And that one's an 8. So on the first attack,
no, that
that
doesn't happen.
is 15 points of radiant damage with the scythe.
Nice.
Mhm.
And the second is 13 points of radiant damage with the scythe.
Okay.
And I will. I don't think I have anything else. And it's a ghost, and I'm not going to try to frighten it. That will
Alright.
be.
Yes, I will. I'll give you. It's immune to being frightened.
Yeah, I'm
So,
pretty sure.
yeah.
I killed that ghost before.
It's
It
immune
doesn't
to
work.
a lot of things. So,
That'll be my turn.
all right. Back to the top, Leah.
Okay, I am going to use my action. I would assume I'm within 30 feet of all
Yeah.
4 of them. Or, yeah, all 3 of them. I'm going to go ahead and use my Ring of Warmth.
All right.
Ooh.
Let everyone know what that does.
Once attuned, it keeps you warm and prevents you from freezing to death. You are resistant to cold damage,
Nice.
and it lasts 8 hours. So,
Yes. So, if it does the cold thing again, you are all resistant to it.
Thank
Resistance doesn't stack.
you.
So if you're
You're
already
welcome.
resistant, you're
Nice.
all right.
That it doesn't stack, or it does?
It
Does not.
does not.
Does not.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
but
But you may be keeping people alive. So
Let me see here. Actually, I'm going to use my movement and fly up.
okay. You fly up. Excellent. All right. Panati.
How's RL looking over there?
Well, I definitely have a bit of blood coming off me, but I seem to have gone into a frenzy, and I'm just carving into it.
Oh.
Cat, you are next.
But I am
Okay.
bloody.
Okay. You seem to be taking a lot of his aggression is coming out on you. So I'm just gonna like, can I have, how far is RL from me right now?
You can reach him this round.
Okay, basically I just want to do like a hit and run
Mhm.
is what I want to do. And I want to run up and go, Tiger and hit him with a cure wounds as well.
All right.
At second level? Yeah, second level. So I'll tell you how much that is here in a second. Gotta wait for it to roll. Rolling. Ooh, take precisely 16 points of healing damage.
It
Or
went to
not healing
32
damage.
for me. Healing damage.
Healing damage. So I just, yeah. You're doing great, Tiger!
All right.
Wounds is rolling nice. Yeah.
Cat.
And I just run away, just tagging.
How is this thing? I know it's like undead and gross looking,
Mhm.
but do I feel like it's hale and hearty? Like we're taking massive hits. Do I get the sense?
It's sort of losing its form at this point. There
Okay.
is a potential that you could finish it off if you roll high enough.
Okay. What I'm going to do instead is I feel very bad forcing Arl to fight something that's ghosty, but I feel like this is a specter, so we're going to make that very
working.
clear.
It's working,
doing-
though.
Doing great work.
Working.
Your blessing is going to go away, and I'm going to leave my cover and charge up. And as I'm running, I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians around me.
hmm
And they appear as all the like different phases of the moon and just keep circling me like that.
Cool.
Awesome.
And I'm just going to get close enough that I'm forcing this thing into my radius, and it's not going to attack any of my friends. It's only going to attack Mond up there.
It's
They
gonna
flit
attack-
around me a distance of 15 feet. So
Okay, so it's going to attack the
50
Spirit
foot
Guardians?
radius.
Or...
yeah, so when you cast a spell, you can designate any number of creatures to be unaffected, which I do. Affected creature's speed is halved, and when they enter the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw. And on a failed save, it takes radiant damage.
Okay, so I have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yes, please.
All
I'm
right.
forcing you into my radius, into my level.
Accept my moon.
Come on.
All right.
Come on, baby.
So
my
I got a
Let's do-
13.
He fails 3d8 radiant damage from the moon.
Come on, baby.
Okay.
That's no moon. It's all the moons.
That's not true. That's totally possible.
All right. And yeah, my spiritual weapon will also like be like, man, it's me too, and also hit it just in case. So it's like icing cake
Yeah.
kind of deal.
Yeah.
So let's see. One is 6. Woo! One is 3, and my little baby dice is also a 6.
Ooh.
So that's a total of 15 radiant damage, and then I can
15
hit whap with
radiant
my spiritual
damage.
weapon if it's still kicking, which I feel like it is.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. Spiritual weapon attack incoming. It's getting moon step 17 plus 7, 24.
DC,
that's-
do you consider the spiritual weapon an object?
In a sense, it's spirit energy that is solid for a brief moment. It's not really.
A touchable object.
Not really. No.
Okay. Darn it.
Darn it.
We were really hoping.
We were really open.
It
Yeah.
would have been so cool.
Yes, holy weapon on spiritual weapon.
Yeah, exactly.
Not quite.
Not quite.
Okay. What's the
Um,
damage?
Total of 9 force.
All right. So remember how I said if you did enough damage, you'd get rid of it?
Yeah.
Well, you've done enough damage, so describe how this
Ah,
thing goes away.
Yay! Okay, so this thing enters the moon blender and takes all that damage, and I'm guessing it like kind of like rah, bah, like looks down, and as it does, the spiritual weapon, which forms into like a star, just like starts to spin and then like launches itself right into like his forehead, like it just like penetrates that last bit of like
Excellent.
damage dead center. Yeah.
And as it penetrates his forehead, the whole thing just dissolves like a curtain being torn to shreds, and it vanishes, leaving no trace that it was there.
That was unpleasant.
He's like panting.
What's the next one? What's the next one?
Does
I'm
it
looking
come
to see it.
back?
Is there anything closer? Is there anything closer around me? I'm just like at the side now, where it was like a professional like wielder. Now it's just like real close. Just
Oh,
He's like a pinata.
No. Well, like you know how when you get like a mouse in your room and you have to like you have a broom and you're trying to like keep it away from you.
fortunately, no, but yeah.
I normally use cups.
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
I
it's
do.
like that, but with a sight.
I use cups. I collect the mice. I'm actually really good at catching mice.
And
I'm lucky enough that they just die around me.
Oh no. Sorry, DC Mom.
that's all right.
On that somber note,
On that somber note, yeah.
what's the room like?
They just die around me. You're in a good place then. This is a great place for you.
We are over time, but I do want to get somewhere in the story, so
Okay.
just stick with me for a few more minutes here, and we'll speed up things a little bit. You search through the wreckage of this library, and you find a tome, and within it, you find a reference to Moander. And Kat, this probably hits you first, but Moander is a dead god, a forgotten god. And now you have remembered what Moander is.
Oh no.
And let me pull up something real quick.
Okay.
No, thank you.
The
No,
name,
No, thank you.
as I said before, it was kind of bouncing around in your head, but now it's forward. This was called the Darkbringer, the Jawed God, deity of rot, corruption, and decay. And now, having seen its name, having it remembered, it's almost like the presence of it can be felt throughout the land, and the ground beneath you begins to rumble it shakes everything around you, the trees, the forest. It doesn't start here. You're not at the epicenter. But something beneath the ground has moved. And that's where we'll end our season.
Nah. Ah! Oh no.
So,
No,
Oh boy.
there's a dead god in the village.
Oh no.
I was like, nameless god. Oh my god, I have notes on that.
We gotta stop feeding
Wait, okay.
energy gods.
I have to ask, Moander, is that the like the opposite of Lathander?
no, it's just a name that sounds like it. It's not,
Okay.
it was not written as an opposite of them. But
Okay.
I mean, it is kind of an opposite, but it, you know, it wasn't, they're not related in
It
some way
wasn't
like
written that way.
So,
Okay.
Oh. Jeez.
I had to ask.
Yeah. Okay. The big bag got bigger and
So,
better.
yeah.
Oh.
All right.
And we thought shadow dragons were bad.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm still kind of sad that cats can't interact with ghosts here. I'm not gonna lie, I was really kind of looking forward to be a saber-toothed tiger that just walks the air.
All right. So before we get to our outros, I want to thank once again D&D Beyond for our giveaway.
Yeah.
Sirenscape for all the sounds you hear, all the music at the beginning and end. You can find them at sirenscape.com. I want to thank Idle Champions for the code. So type !code, get yourself an Electrum chest. And yeah, I believe. Oh, and thanks to Gilding Light and Satine Phoenix for the space that we've had every week. We will be back in 2 weeks, I believe, is what we agreed on.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Dos.
Off in the back.
Dos.
So that puts us back on May 26th. So please come back then.
Yes.
And let's go around and do our outros. And let's reverse order. Maxine.
Oh, there you go. Surprise.
I don't like these surprises. Hi, my name is Maxine Bachman, and you can find me anywhere and everywhere under that girl at that place, except for Instagram, where I am Lady Skyburn, and also that girl's art page, because I do art. Commissions open. Other than that, check my Twitter, because I do stuff, and I've been doing random stuff on other people's channels, like guesting on role-playing games or like playing video games and stuff with people. So check my Twitter to see what I'm doing, because I'm about as predictable as Panati at the moment. Also, thank you so much for this season, guys. And by guys, I mean everybody here and chat. Thank you guys for coming. It's been so much fun, and I love this group. Yay!
Yay.
We'll be back next season.
All right.
More
Chris.
chaos.
Chris.
Yeah, it's more chaos. Yeah, that's me, Chaos Chris. You can find me just about anywhere as Chaos Chris and sometimes Chaos_Chris. I am scheduling for myself more and more streaming stuff, but you can find me at Chaos Chris or twitch.tv/Chaos Chris, and it is probably mostly going to be like adventure games and probably some Phasmophobia interspersed in there. And I do usually play with friends and such. So.
You had enough of ghosts today?
Oh, I like ghosts. Aurel does it.
That's
I can play a horror game like no problem. Some people are like, "How do you do that?" I just
no.
I'm a monster.
Crystal.
Arr.
Rawr.
Bye.
Okay. Hello, people. My name is Crystal Fear. You can find me at Crystal_Fear on Twitter and at Crystal Fear pretty much everywhere else. Come by every Tuesday on twitch.tv/the Amphitheater, except for next Tuesday, we are off. But the Tuesday after that, we will actually have a special guest, D&D Jordan Lee. Yay! So yeah, come watch a Redwall story where I'm still kind of against half of my party, but
Yeah.
you know,
Happens.
Does it?
All right, Lori.
it happens.
All right. Hey, everybody. My name is Lori, aka Calamity Jane. That's Calamity_JAYN. You can find me on Twitter under that handle. You can also find me on the Gilding Light Discord as well as D&D Beyond. I'm a moderator in both places. So if you want to come hang out, chat D&D, I'd be happy to talk with you there or on our social media as well. And that's me.
All right. And hey, I'm DC. I've been your DM for today. You can find me on Twitch, Twitters, and the Instagrams under DC Lasair. That's DC LASAIR. Let's see here. I will have a panel at Gen Con about producing TTRPGs, so please come check that out. You can search
Woo!
the Gen Con searchy thing and type in DC Lasair, and I'll come up. I just geeked
Up
about
now,
that.
yep.
I'm in a search thing for Gen Con. It will be
Goals.
the Thursday of Gen Con, which I think is August 24th, starting at 2 p.m. And it'll go for 2 hours. So put it in your
Nice.
wish list, and then on May 15th, activate that wish list so you get your tickets to the panel.
Nice.
Woo! Yeah.
Yeah. Do the
Yeah.
thing, please.
Do it. Do
All right.
it.
So I'm a producer here on Gilding Light. I'm a moderator on a bunch of places. I produce a bunch of things. If you see me exist in a space, say hi. I'll talk to you.
Mhm.
I'll probably say hi back. Yeah, and if you see me at a convention coming up, I'm this shape.
Shape.
He may or may not be wearing hats.
I may or may not be wearing hats. Probably will be wearing
Oh.
hats.
I keep forgetting that. I'm going to conventions too. I keep forgetting that I do that now. Oh. So find me at Origins and TechoCon. I'll be about this.
Awesome.
Cool.
And so, yeah. And I believe that's everything. We have ending announcements, I think.
We do.
Yeah.
So don't forget to tune in on Saturday. Eclipsia is having its season finale. So if you want to catch up on that story, please do. It's available on our YouTube and our Twitch channel. But then you can tune in on Saturday at 1 p.m. Pacific time to catch the finale of season 1, Champions of Eclipsia, with Kurt Menendez as our DM, Al Stover, Jay, Noir Enigma, and Ravinia as his cast. Then at the beginning of the week, come on back to see Action Packed on Tuesday with our DM, T. Bork, and his cast, Emily, Matt, Chris, Patrick, and Jacob. And that's an in-person game, so they're all playing together in the coolest gaming room I've seen in a long while, and having a good old time in the homebrew world of Astoria. Then, of course, not next week, not the week after, but after that, you come on back to us on Thursdays for the Inspectors, the Echoing Dark. It's been lovely having you with us. We will hopefully be returning, same bat time, same back channel. Come back and see us and solve some mysteries.
Yeah.
All right.
Ah.
I want
Right.
to thank my wonderful cast for a great first season, and for everybody out there in chat that has joined us throughout the season. I really appreciate you coming by, saying hi. Love to see your comments, especially if they're puns. I love puns.
We're all
Hey.
fun guys.
Oh,
So many fun guys. Yeah.
Exactly. Hey.
right.
All right. And yeah, so we'll see you in 2 weeks. Please enjoy your weekends. Have a great day. Hey, Saturday, also May 7th, is Free Comic Book Day. So go get your comic
Ooh.
books.
Great. And also we had the giveaway.
Oh, yes, the giveaway.
Yes.
Go.
Yes.
Giveaway.
More
yes.
free things.
More free things from
More free
our friends at D&D Beyond. We have the Wild Beyond the Witchlight. It's a digital book, and because people, we love you so much, I'm actually going to roll 2d12s because there's 12 users watching us right now,
Perfect.
and the people in order of users will win the Wild Beyond the Witchlight digital copy. Please have your messages open so that I can give you your book. So here we go. Roll number 1. Brrr. Ooh, number 5. That's
Ooh.
Adelina. Congratulations.
Yay, congratulations.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
You win.
You win a digital copy of Wild Beyond the Witchlight. And then we have, lucky number 12. Let's see. That's Uda Me Cosplay. I'm sorry, I'm
Oh,
saying your name like
Uda
I
Hami.
want to say
Yeah.
Utah.
Cosplay.
I'm
No.
yeah, Utah.
Yay!
Yay.
Congratulations!
You also get a copy of Wild Beyond the
Yay.
Witchlight. Yay!
All right.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
Did my happy dance.
So thanks, guys.
So
Please
thank
have
you.
some messages open. I'll send you your codes after the show.
All right.
Yay.
So with that, have a great weekend, everyone. Please be kind to yourself, be kind to each other, and we'll see you in 2 weeks for season 2 of The Inspectors, The Echoing Dark, right here on twitch.tv/gilding light. Bye.
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 Bye. Bye. Bye.